Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Carmine Sabia, and this is Explain America. Folks, Alvin Bragg, the Manhattan District Attorney, who has taken former President Donald Trump to task and indicted him, well, he just got smacked down by a judge, and Jim Jordan has won the day. Folks, before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. So what happened is Alvin Bragg's assistant, Pomerantz, was asked or subpoenaed to testify before Congress about how federal funds are being used in the Trump investigation, indictment, and prosecution. And Alvin Bragg sent a lawsuit of his own to block that subpoena. You know, and he claimed all kinds of things, that it was politically motivated, which is rich for him to say, and other things, and that he shouldn't have to testify, or his office shouldn't have to testify. Well, the judge smacked that down, and the testifying is due tomorrow. Now, they are appealing it, but, you know, time is of the essence and time is running out. Let's take a look at this report from CNN as the news broke.
New York tonight, a federal judge just issued a new ruling in the showdown between the Manhattan District Attorney and House Republicans. The judge denying District Attorney Alvin Bragg's request to block the congressional subpoena of a former prosecutor. All of this coming from Bragg's role in Donald Trump's indictment. CNN's Kara Scannell is outside the courthouse in Manhattan. Kara, so what does this ruling mean?
Well, Alex, this ruling came just 2 hours after a spirited oral argument in the courthouse just behind me. The judge issuing this written order in which she denied the District Attorney Alvin Bragg's request to block a subpoena for former prosecutor Mark Pomerantz's testimony. Now, the judge said there was a lot of politics at play on both sides, but she said the issue before her was this particular subpoena and the question whether Congress had a legislative purpose in issuing the subpoena. Now, the House lawyers argued that they did have a subpoena, and even one of Bragg's attorneys conceded in court that the Congress did have a right to oversee the use of federal funds. They said that they used about $5,000 for their broad investigation into the former president. The judge agreed. And in her order, she wrote, "It is not the role of the federal judiciary to dictate what legislation Congress may consider or how it should conduct its deliberations in that connection. Mr. Pomerantz must appear for the congressional deposition. No one is above the law." Now, the judge also criticized Pomerantz, saying that he put himself in this predicament because of the book that he wrote that was a tell-all essentially of his time in the DA's office. At various points during the hearing, she held up a copy of the book, but of course here, Alex, time is of the essence. The deposition is set for tomorrow.
And speaking of time, does the district attorney have time to appeal?
Well, they've already noticed the judge that they're asking for a stay of the deposition, saying, could you postpone this deposition at some point in the future to give them time to go to the federal appeals court to have them look at the merits, the real legal arguments in this case. Now, the DA's office also told the judge that Pomerantz himself is going to seek emergency relief by the federal appeals court, but it's a question of how quickly does this appeals court act, because the deposition is set for tomorrow in Washington, D.C. at 10 a.m. We have not heard, the House did issue a statement saying that this did validate their subpoena and they looked forward to this testimony, but it really will be a question here of how quickly does the appeals court rule and whether Pomerantz will give this testimony. Now, the House attorneys in court today also were saying that they will not hold Pomerantz in contempt of court tomorrow if he doesn't answer questions. They said there is a process, but this all still remains to be seen how it will play out.
So as you can see, things not looking great for Alvin Bragg, are they? It's funny how the law works, Alvin. Sometimes you're the one holding the hammer. Sometimes you're the nail, huh? Folks, I want to thank you for joining us here at Explain America. Again, my name's Carmine Sabia. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.